Stray kids. I cannot get enough of stray kids. I think I got him. I think I got him. I think I'm there. Hi everyone, it's Sui here. Seems like it's been a while since we've actually come and talked to you. We've just been doing other things lately. We got to change that. We kind of want to go back to one of the things that we used to do in the beginning when we first started this channel, which was about 2.5 years ago. Once a week, we would talk about whatever we discovered that week. I still like that idea of a weekly video just talking about whatever stood out to me or whatever I was obsessed with or whatever new thing was coming out, kind of what's the buzz on Twitter or the news. Hopefully you guys think that's fun. I'm thinking like consistently once a week, maybe on Wednesdays or something, we'll post whatever we were thinking about that week. I'm hoping there'll be some back and forth. Please let me know what you think about what I'm talking about and if some of these things have stood out to you or if I've missed something like huge that you're like, but wait a minute, this thing happened. Why didn't you talk about that? Let's go for it. I made a huge list because so much is going on. That's another reason why I kind of wanted to start doing these, because there's so much to talk about, really. Monsta X in LA doing the Jingle Ball, becoming seen by what we call the locals or the muggles. I don't know what the favorite term is right now, but people who aren't familiar with K-pop are seeing Monsta X and going crazy. It sounded like it was really a lot of fun. They just killed it and everybody was crazy for them. So that is so awesome. Here's hoping that it all goes well and that if we get more people into the fandom, that those people are willing and open-minded enough to know that there's a lot of other groups and it's just not about Monsta X. There's enough room out there for everyone. It's such a bittersweet thing. I don't know. It's like you want them to have love everywhere, but at the same time you just want to keep them, you know, close and your own special thing. I wish I was there. Kathy was there and sent us live updates constantly, and you can go to her Twitter account at Kathy and Kpop with a K, Kathy with a K, Kathy and Kpop, and you can see all the fun videos she took of that. I have been loving Key's solo album, besides Forever Yours, which gets stuck in my head at a regular basis. I heard somebody tweet something about Imagine, and I guess that's all in English. And I saw a tweet where somebody was saying that he said that he did that for us and he wants us to pay attention to that. So I think that's kind of cool, but I like that one. And I really like Chemicals too. That's a fun one. Honest is and good. And One of Those Nights with Crush. Isn't that amazing? If you guys haven't listened to that yet, please check it out. It's awesome. This week we get Onus, and I don't know if I can find words to explain how I feel about a solo album from him. There was a little teaser this morning that just makes me forget to breathe. I love his voice so much that a whole album of solo songs, 7 songs I think people said. I don't know if I'll survive it. I said this on Twitter earlier today, but I'm so excited. Taemin has new albums, Japanese albums, which I'm going crazy for, and that video of Under My Skin, oh my gosh. We are so blessed with SHINee stuff this year. I feel like when the tragedy happened a year ago, I had no idea what would happen with this group. And you know, a couple months later they did that Japanese concert without him, and I was like, they're strong, they're so strong. And then they continue to do all these amazing things all year long. They have blown me away with how strong they've been this year despite what happened. I thought I couldn't love them anymore, but I love them more and more every single thing they do. Cannot believe how awesome they are. So it's gonna be really hard to start losing them to the military, but I think that this whole year we've gotten so much stuff from them. Hopefully it will hold us over until they start coming back. That's my idea. So next week when I do this again, I'll talk about his stuff. So yeah, hopefully if I'm still alive. Other obsessions of the week for me, Stray Kids. I cannot get enough of Stray Kids. And I'm so excited because it takes me a while to learn the guys in a group. I feel really stupid with it. Maybe it's because I'm old, I don't know. So with Stray Kids, I learned most of them, but there was 3 that I kept getting mixed up, and I think I finally have them straight. If you test me on it, I'll probably mess up. But for the most part, like I'm looking at their Instagram and somebody will put a selfie up and I'm like, oh, that's so-and-so. And then I will check and see what people are commenting and I'm like, yes, I got it. I think I got him. I think I got him. I think I'm there. The one album that we do have of theirs is I Am Who, the second mini album. I blasted it the other day when I was cleaning up and I paid attention better to it when I'm like playing it in my house on my actual real CD players. I love all of those songs. I love them. I still think Voices is my favorite one. I swear I could play that song over and over again and never get sick of it. We've been paying attention to Stray Kids since Elevator. I think we've reacted to most of their songs, maybe not all of them, but most of them. What I love now is going back and watching that old stuff, old stuff from a year ago, and trying to pick them out and see who's doing what, and that's my favorite right now. My bias is definitely Han, because I just have no words. Because he stood out to me from the very beginning and I can't get enough of his face. And Woojin is my next because of his beautiful voice and he's just so cute. Lino or Minho, however you want to call him, is creeping up there. They're just all adorable. I need something Stray Kidsy every day, I've decided. And I love their on the street videos. I've realized that that's a thing that they do, kind of like Monsta X does their self-cams, and they did a new one a week or so ago, and that was so much fun. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I can't handle it. Who else have I been obsessed with? This is changing subjects just a little bit because it's more K-drama-ish. But So In-guk, like where have I been? Why have I not been watching his stuff all this time? I watched Shopping King Louie maybe a month ago and loved it and totally fell for So In-guk.
What? 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 What?
내 그때 만난 거 사줄게.
What? What? Just a moment. Okay? 다들 okay? Okay. Okay. Right. Come to think of it, I'm used to speaking English. No! Oh, no. 아니야. 괜찮아. Don't worry. Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Then I watched The Smile Has Left Your Eyes, and that pretty much confirmed everything. An awesome drama despite the tragedy. I loved the drama. It was one of the most romantic dramas I've seen. Now I've started King of High School, which is going back to sort of more of a Shopping King Louie character, because the characters in Shopping King Louie and Smile Has Left Your Eyes completely opposite. Like you almost feel like it's not the same dude. Another comeback I'm very excited for this week is Uptension. You know that we are huge Uptension fans around here. Probably one of our most favorite groups out of all of them. Nobody really knows them still, which is so weird to me. They're so good, guys. They are amazing. Anyway, they're having a comeback this week. Next week I will tell you all about that. I can't wait to watch it. Hopefully we'll do a reaction to that one. I don't know. And their teaser photos and teaser things are killing me. So yeah. The whole Idan and Hyuna, is that how you say her name? With them appearing for the first time in public this past week after all the crap that's gone on. That was awesome. Seeing all those flashes of cameras and them just like being like, whatever. They have such an attitude that is just so awesome. I'm sure that when they go away from the cameras and behind the scenes that they probably feel really bad about everything that's going on, but when they're out in front of people, they just prove that they can deal with it, and I just love that. It's like a lesson to be learned on how to deal with the crap life gives you with a great attitude. We've been doing a thing on Twitter called Weekly Multi-Playlist, which was started by M, and you can follow her at multifanstand2 with the number 2. She started saying, you know what, we should share what we're listening to every week. And it can be whatever we're listening to that week, whatever we ended up repeating a ton that week. Sometimes we've been thinking of themes. I was at my daughter's helping with kids, and so I did K-pop songs good for kids. One day on my birthday, I did songs from my biases, which that was really fun. That was one of my favorite lists that I came up with. This week I'm doing kind of B-track songs, or kind of more obscure songs that I want to know if other people have heard of. So if you want to join in with that, if you're on Twitter, then make a list every week and join in and use that hashtag. It's really fun seeing the stuff everybody's listening to and learning some new songs also. It blows me away that after almost 3 years of listening to K-pop, I'm discovering new things almost every day still. That is so crazy to me. Another thing I did this week is put together a compilation of unique voices. Unique is a word that to me says something that stands out. Like, it's not just that it's a good voice, because there's so many good voices. Like, almost everybody is a good voices. But we're talking like some quality about their voice that makes them different even from the good voices. And I know everybody's not going to agree with me on that. If you are curious about who I ended up putting on my list, then go see that. We probably will do a part 2 of this, because there's a whole bunch of people that we are feeling really bad didn't end up on that first list. Who do you guys think is a unique voice? I'm really curious to know what stands out to other people. Other comebacks that have happened in the last week or two, NCT 127 Simon Says, like, it was from their album that already came out and they just did a video of it, right? So yeah, it took me a minute to figure that out, and that video was so much fun. So trippy, I love it. Like, all over the place. I just love the bass in that one. We watched it downstairs on our big TV, and we have a huge subwoofer, and so the bass was just like... And also Nui's W came out with some more stuff, and I'm loving that. There was only a couple of songs on that album, plus 4 solo songs. I think it was Baekho and Ren's solos that I really liked, I think. Been listening to a lot of Lay. His Thanksgiving message on Instagram, did you guys see it?
Hey guys, today is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving everyone. I want to wish everyone a wonderful Thanksgiving. Yeah, this is not real, so I'm not afraid of it. It's okay. Happy Thanksgiving.
And his BuzzFeed first times video, have you guys seen that? So cute and so funny. He cracks me up. I love him. The other thing I wanted to mention was Leo, the video that went around with him. Did you guys see that one? He is so confident these days. When I first started paying attention to VIX, one of the things I noticed right off the bat, even before people told me that he was so shy, was that he avoids the camera like crazy. And he would hide behind everybody else, or put his hat on and just hide his face. Everybody else would be talking and he wouldn't say a word. I feel like he has changed like completely since those days. It's so cool to see the change. I just think he's awesome. Award shows are not my thing because of the fan wars that happen. But I love the fact that it shows us times when our favorites interact. I loved seeing the clip of Jungkook lip syncing to Roy Kim's song. Dancing to Blackpink's song. Giving Bam Bam a huge hug. Yes, that. And then there was pictures of J-Hope and Wonho together. There was 17 and Monsta X high-fiving each other. And then there was Monsta X and BTS having this little battle of who needs to go in the front for the picture. All the bowing that they do to each other, I love that. But all the interaction between our favorites, and they are supportive of each other, no matter what company they're from, no matter what genre they're singing. And I wish that the fans could do the same. I was very happy to see iKON win for Best Song and Best Writer. That was awesome. I'm really happy to see iKON and Love Scenario get some recognition. Stray Kids, did they get, I feel like they got Rookie of the Year in one place, but not in the other. Am I right on that one? I hope that they get a lot of recognition this year too. So there you go, my take on awards. I'm wondering what you guys think about it. Super Junior's been in Japan. I am so jealous of the Japanese people who get Super Junior all the time. I don't understand that. It's our turn, come here. I just get so jealous of the clips that we see all the time of the blue ocean with their light sticks. It looks so cool. Someday I gotta be in a Super Junior audience. Okay, let's just say that right now. And Roy Kim had his 6th anniversary this week. So congratulations to him. 6 years doing this. He's been around a while. What have we been waiting for on him too? We just sort of discovered him in the last few months. He will be on our watch list forever now. It's about all the things I was thinking of talking about this week. Thanks for watching. I hope that this kind of dialogue is something that might be fun to take place of reactions, and I hope that you all find it fun to maybe let me know what you're thinking about what I'm saying, or some things that I have forgotten, or what you'd like me to pay attention to and make sure and talk about the next week or whatever. Like and subscribe and talk to us. Follow us on all the places. Twitter, been pretty active there lately, so come find us there. We'd love more followers there. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.
조급할 필요 없어 my pace 비교 따윈 하지 마 천천히 달려도 괜찮아 나의 길을 따라 my life 한번 내려놔 너만 보고 달려가 Ready? Let's go!